Good morning, dear students. Now discussion of some conceptual questions. First question is, describe the shapes of BH3 and BH4. This is complex compound which is written in a square bracket and unneutralized charge is -1. Right? Assign the hybrid addition of boron in each compound. In BH3 and BH4, the remaining charge is -1. In this species. Right? Describe the shape or geometry of any compound depends on the type of hybrid addition, and the type of hybrid addition depends on total number of atoms which are attached with the central atom. In BH3, B is attached with 3 hydrogen atoms. Then how many hybrid orbitals are required? Only 3. Right? Then what is the possible hybrid addition in boron trihydride is sp2. 1 s orbital, 2 p orbitals. Total 3 orbitals are present. Here 3 atoms are attached. Right? The possible hybrid addition of boron in BH3 is sp2. What about shape or geometry? sp2 is related with trigonal planar shape. Right? What is its geometry? Trigonal planar. This type of arrangement of hydrogen atoms. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And empty p orbitals like this. This is empty p orbital. Shape is planar, trigonal planar. In geometry, only this part is required. The shape is trigonal. Okay, children, when 3 corners are joined, then planar shape. All 3 atoms are present in the same plane. Now, second is anion. Anionic complex. B is attached with 4 hydrogen atoms. In this possible hybrid addition of boron, where boron is attached with 4 hydrogen atoms, is sp3. 1 s orbital, 3 p orbitals, total 4 orbitals are present. Here 4 atoms are attached. B is sp3 hybridized. And in first compound, B is sp2 hybridized. Then what about geometry of boron in this complex? Geometrical shape of BH4 minus is tetrahedral. sp3, it means shape is tetrahedral like this. B, then 4 hydrogen atoms, attachment of 4 hydrogen atoms, and remaining charge is minus. Okay, children? This is tetrahedral shape of this complex compound like this. Complex like this. Okay, this is unneutralized charge -1. Now difference in geometries: planar shape, trigonal planar, and this is tetrahedral. Okay, children. Now second question: white fumes appear around the bottle of anhydrous aluminum chloride. What is the type of aluminum chloride? Anhydrous. Anhydrous means without water. Right? Then what happens when aluminum chloride is hydrolyzed or reacts with water? Formation of hydrochloric acid, which appears like white fumes. Complete answer is based on chemical reaction equation. And what is the possible reaction equation between aluminum chloride and water? Answer of second one. Reaction between AlCl3 and water. Formation of HCl plus AlOH whole thrice. Right? Here 3 chlorine atoms are present. Multiply this. 3 chlorine atoms. 3. Multiply this one by 3. Right? Add this water molecule by 3. Now balanced. Aluminum chloride on hydrolysis gives hydrochloric acid and aluminium hydroxide. formation of hydrochloric acid. Just imagine. Anhydrous AlCl3 is kept in this bottle and formation of white fumes like this. When moisture contents react with aluminium chloride. Okay, children? Just like this. Formation of white fumes. Right? Now this reaction is balanced or not? Check it. Aluminium 1. 3 into 2, 6 hydrogen atoms. 3 plus 3, 6 hydrogen. Chlorine 3 atoms, 3 chlorine. Oxygen 3, oxygen 3. This is balanced reaction equation. Answer is based on this equation. Right? Now next question, children. Standard electrode potential values. E naught. Naught means standard E for electron of aluminium tripositive to aluminium. It means for reduction of aluminium is minus 1.66 volt and that of helium, right, same condition is given for reduction of tripositive helium ion is plus 1.26 volt. 1.26 volt. Predict about the formation of M3 plus ion in solution and compare the electropositive character of two metals. It means which metal will form tripositive ion in solution more easily, aluminium or thallium, and why? What is the reason? Children, one electrode potential is given in negative sign. And negative electrode potential shows non-spontaneous tendency. It means what is the strong tendency of aluminium? Just opposite. Oxidation is a strong tendency. Right? Electron losing tendency is a strong tendency, not electron gaining tendency. This pair of aluminium is showing reduction of aluminium ion to aluminium metal like this. In terms of reaction equation, aluminium 3 plus ions. Right? How many moles of electrons are required? 3. Because this is 3 tripositive ion. Right? Trivalent or tripositive ion. Like this, 3 moles of electrons, then reduction into aluminium metal. Right? And for this process, what is its electrode potential? Minus 1.66 volt. Minus 1.66 volt. Unit is volt. Right? For reduction of thallium tripositive to thallium is positive electrode potential. Second is thallium. 3 plus 3 moles of electron and thallium. Right? For this potential is positive, which is 1.26 volt. Okay? One reduction potential, electrode potential is negative, which is showing non-spontaneous process. And second, reduction potential of electrode is positive, which is showing spontaneous process. What is the strong tendency of thallium? This reduction process. Right? What is the strong tendency of aluminium? Just opposite. Just opposite means oxidation of aluminium into aluminium ion, not reduction of aluminium ion into aluminium metal. Right? Predict about the formation of metal. M is written for metal, either aluminium or helium. Metal 3 plus ion in solution. Right? This is a strong tendency, not this one. Right? Okay, children? Formation of M3 plus ion in solution and compare the electropositive character of two metals. Right? What is the correct answer? First one. Aluminium will form tripositive ion in solution more easily than thallium. Right? Because reduction potential is negative. Opposite reaction is oxidation, like this, 3 moles of electrons. Formation of tripositive ion, loss of 3 moles of electron, just opposite of this.